I'm Vic Pinion, U.S. Navy retired, telling some stories of my naval career. This one concerns an airman apprentice that I had gotten from the rescue crew and assigned as one of the V-2 Division supply men. He turned out to be a very talented supply man. He wasn't at first, but we trained him, and then he went on and learned on his own and became very well-liked, trusted throughout the supply department on the ship. And we benefited greatly from his skill and his drive. Well, Fletcher got in trouble a lot. He was just doing things just all the time, getting in trouble. Well, this one concerns him going ashore. He had become friends with the rescue helicopter crew from the ship. And the ship anchored at Busan, Korea, and he went ashore with a bunch of his friends from the helo crew, and of course they'd flown the helo over there to an army, U.S. Army base over there. And so we were going to get underway at 0800 on the morning as scheduled, and we were supposed to be back by the ship, no later than like 6 in the morning. Well, the helo crew said, well, we're going to launch the helo at 6 a.m. and short, like 5-minute hop out to the ship, and you can just catch a ride with us. Just stay overnight and have a good time, and and then catch the helo, and when we lift off at 6 a.m., you'll be aboard on the flight deck, no sweat. Well, something happened. The helo was delayed. Fletcher was in civilian, I just said his name. He was in civilian clothes. He wasn't supposed to fly on the helo in civilian clothes anyway. In any case, he wasn't supposed to be flying on the helo in the first place. He was supposed to be back to the ship. Anyway, the ship got on the way at 0800, and sure enough, we got on the way without Fletcher. He's UA. And about a half hour after we got on the way, the helo landed. Fletcher comes jumping off there. The air boss saw him from fly. Fletcher! Get in to see the handler right now. Handler, take care of it, And Fletcher's in a heap of trouble. So the handler chewed his ass, took him up, the air boss chewed his ass. I don't know if Fletcher went to mass for that or not. He's been in so much trouble. He's always doing some kind of shenanigan. But he's really a smart man. When they brought him over to me from the rescue crew as I was assembling the QA crew, not QA, but supply crew, he looked like baby Huey to me. He's a great big man. And he didn't make dungarees big enough to fit him, so his dungaree cuffs are way up here and his pants way up high water pants. They're all tight and the buttons are stretched tight. I thought of baby Huey, the cartoon character. But he looked dumber than a doorknob, but he was really smart as a whip. I mean, this guy really smart. And he learned really fast. He didn't want to be an AB, and he didn't want to be a supply man. He wanted to be an air controlman. But he had been in trouble so much. He'd been to captain's mast so many times, been busted down to Airman apprentice. I kept him out of the brig. Skipper wanted to put him in the brig on bread and water after so many times, The captain, he's my supply man. I need him bad, so Skipper punished him. But he was already an airman apprentice, he can't bust him any lower without booting him out of the Navy, So he punished him, so I fined him so many months' pay for, I don't know what pay was, the punishment was, but I still had Fletcher to use it. He applied for the air controlman rating and the air controlman school. Be darned if it didn't come back approved. And when he's checking out to go to air controlman school, I told Fletcher, I said, man, you better watch yourself, boy. They won't put up with your crap. You're going to school, you're going to have to behave yourself. He said, oh, bosun, don't sweat. I can handle the load, He graduated the top of his class with all the honors and he sent me a picture of him getting that and the write-up for it. Well, I'll be darned. You know, he made the Navy a career, stayed 30 years, retired as a Master Chief Air Controlman. This is part 2 of my story of the V-2 supply man named Fletcher story. I can't help it, I love that kid. I told you he had a whole bunch of shenanigans, and a lot of them he went to Captain's Mast for. He did a lot of things. And this is one of them that really pissed me off. I mean, I could have killed him. He was in a discussion with some of the other guys. Now, he's really high-ranking man. He's already E1. He went backwards in the rank because of his shenanigans and going to Captain's Mast and stuff. But he was talking to some of the other guys in the division, and they were talking about me. Some of the guys were afraid of me because I was a maintenance officer. Well, he said, man, he says, the bosun trusts me. He trusts me. I can do anything I want to do. And they do this, oh yeah, thing you can. He told them, I'll bet you I can get him to sign a supply chit to buy an F-4 fighter jet aircraft. No. Y'all can. Betcha. Well, I had set it up to where every morning when I arrived at my desk, when the ship's in port, especially when the ship's in port, he would have the maximum number of supply chits already on my desk, all filled out and everything, for me to sign. And I could kind of speed read through them because I had learned, maybe I shouldn't have, to trust these supply men. I'm going through them, signing them, and I can recognize a lot of stock numbers and stuff and names of things and so forth, so I can speed read these documents pretty good. I come across several of them that were ordering the tension bars that break every time you launch an airplane. They don't use them anymore, I don't think, but they used to. They looked something like this. This was like for an A4, but they were blue and yellow. But he was just putting the like A4 T-bars or A7 T-bars or whatever, and wasn't listing a price on them because they didn't cost anything from our budget. I don't know why, but they didn't. They were under launching accessories, which were paid for out of other funds, I guess. So he got to the F4 aircraft. He just put F4 and did not list a price, but he put the stock number for an F4 Phantom jet aircraft. And it's buried in a stack of chits. I signed that sucker. He was going to be there when I signed it, and then he was going to take it with my sentence, prove it to the guys, win it bet. He went to chow, and I arrived a little early, and I had signed, and the other supply man, the second class, didn't know about this. He grabbed that stack of chits and ran them down through the supply department, and they're running them through, checking everything down the supply department, and they come across, what? What in the hell is this guy trying to buy an F-4 Phantom jet aircraft for? And they shit hit the fan, boy, and went to the supply boss, down through the air boss to me. What the fuck are you buying, bosun? What? I'm totally in the dark. What the hell are you trying to buy a Phantom aircraft for? I'm not trying to. And I had to go and explain myself. Fletcher come to mind. I come back after getting my attitude. I told the boss, I said, this is some of Fletcher's doings, and he got away from him. I just know it is. Well, you better get a hold of that boy. So I went back to my office, and I got there just as Fletcher's arriving. And I said, and Fletcher had already been told about it now. He knew about it. And as we arrived, I said, Fletcher, you son of a bitch. Oh, bosun, I'm sorry. Wasn't supposed to get out. I wasn't out. And man, I was one angry bosun. Well, Well, that's the kind of shenanigans that Fletcher pulled. Fletcher, if you're watching this, I still love you, brother. Y'all carry on.